When you're the best, how do you get better? Like, what's the plan? What do you go into a year saying, I'm going to do this better?
Yeah, I don't really think in that mindset. First off, I'm always trying to improve my game. I don't think I've got some accolades, but I haven't accomplished the big one, and that's a World Series. So once that happens, you can ask that question again, and I'll probably say I haven't accomplished much because I haven't won too. So I think until you win on the highest stage, on the biggest stage, everything else individually doesn't really matter. First off, you kind of watch the tail end of our season, and I think what you can take away is, myself included, we can handle adversity a little bit better, as a squad, and I think that's a great thing. Adversity is a great thing because you learn a lot of lessons from it, but both good and bad, and I think that's great, and I think everyone in this clubhouse has kind of looked themselves in the mirror and honestly reviewed kind of what happened towards the end of the year last year, and we were able to flip the script kind of in the playoffs, but it's definitely not the trend you want going into the playoffs, but it's okay, and I think there's a ton of learning lessons in that.
Well, Framber Valdez signed coming in right now, throws bowling balls at hitters, right? And guys always pick up things. Should we expect you to throw bowling balls this year too? Like, what have you seen from him so far?
I want his curveball really bad. I love his sinker, but that curveball is special. It's 80, 82. It's hard. Usually when you have a big curveball, it works off of a four-seamer, but his is so deceptive and you don't see it. Yeah, I've stood in on catch play and you just simply don't see it until it's gone. And I think that's why it runs like a 40% whiff or 50% whiff, whatever it is. It's an elite curveball. And if I can add that, that's the pitch I want. I ask him all the time, like, how do you hold it? How do you grip it? Hard. But we throw so different. We throw so different. His arms, the way he just throws the ball, it's very tight, very compact, where you kind of see a lot of moving parts with me. So I think it'll be tough to do, but it's something that I'll keep striving, and hopefully just being around him, it'll rub off on me a little bit. Framber was what he's been able to do in Houston. He's consistent. He logs innings. He makes 30 starts a year. I think being in a rotation, it takes a little bit off my plate, and he can eat innings as well, and that's great. I think we're going to feed off of each other, and when we're all eating innings, if we're all make 31 starts and throw 180 to 200 innings, well, guess what? We're going to take a lot of stress off the bullpen and keep those guys fresh all year. And when you're doing that and you're eating innings, they're relatively quick. Probably your team's in a position to win a lot, and your offense is going to want to play on that team. So I think just like holistically, it's going to be really good for our club.
I'm a little disappointed we'll only see one start for Team USA, but I'm excited that you're on the team. How excited are you to have the opportunity just to be representing our country?
No doubt. And the biggest thing is it has nothing to do with, health or anything like that. It's just the timing of it. It's if I'm going to go pitch on a big stage, I want to be ready to go. And, hopefully in the future we can move this tournament kind of like hockey's done, where they do the 4 seasons and then the Winter Olympics in the middle of their season. Hopefully that's something that we can include maybe around the All-Star break. I don't know how logistically that'll work out, but if you want to get the best product, timing is everything. And if this is in the middle of the season, I'd have no problem, lacing them up and being ready to go. It's just physically I'm probably not ready to go and sit 99 to 101 in a game because I didn't do that until October last year.